Hi everyone, welcome to this channel. In this video, I will be talking about the coelom, the evolution of coelom. I have already discussed about the coelom, the basic of coelom, the coelomate animals, acoelomate animals, pseudocoelomate animals, eucoelomate animals. All the details I have discussed in the previous video. And now in this video, I want to discuss about the basic of the coelom and the evolution of coelom, the theories related to this evolution of coelom. Now let's start with the theories of evolution of coelom. Regarding the origin of coelom, there are four basic theories which have been discussed in details by Clark in the year of 1964. The first one is Enterocoel Theory. It was first proposed by Lancaster in 1877. It was supported by Lang 1881 and Sedgwick 1884. And the second, Gonocoel Theory. It was proposed by Hertzsek 1877-1878, Berg 1885, Meyer 1890, Goodrich 1946. And the third one is Nephrocoel Theory. It was proposed by Lancaster 1874 and Snodgrass 1938. And the last one is Schizocoel Theory. It was proposed by Clark 1964. And now the details of the theories related to the evolution of coelom. Schizocoel Theory. According to this theory, the coelomates evolved from an ancestral acoelomate like platomes by hollowing out of the parenchymal cells of the mesenchyme. Some of these cells formed the peritoneum. According to this theory, the acoelomate body plan is primary and ancestral to the coelomate plan. To understand this theory, we have to remember the embryological theory. We know the embryological theory, first morula, then blastula, and then gastrula is formed. By this manner, here the coelom is formed. In the gastrula, there is present of some mesodermal cell, and then the mesodermal cell splitted, and the coelom is formed by the splitting of mesodermal cells, which you can see on the slide. The acoelomate platomes thus form the basic group in the evolution of bilateral animals. The Schizocoel mode of coelom formation in the embryonic development of annelids and molluscs would claim as supporting the evidence of this theory. However, the evolution of coelom is not related to gonads or endodermal pouches of lower forms. And now the Enterocoel Theory. This theory argues that the coelom evolved from the gastric pouches of some Cnidarian ancestors such as anthozoans or scyphozoans. These gastric pouches separated out from the main gastric cavity to form the coelomic pouches. This theory proposes that all bilateral animals are basically coelomate and that a coelomate forms like platomes are secondarily derived from coelomate ancestors by the loss of the cavity. The enterocoelous mode of coelom formation in the embryogeny of echinoderms, hemichordates and chordates is the main supporting evidence of this theory. And now the Gonocoel Theory. It regards the coelom as the cavity of an expanded gonad, and its origin is based on the common association between the gonads and the coelomic epithelium. Berg believed that coelom initially arose in the segmented condition by enlargement and cavitation of the gonads after the release of gametes. And by this manner, from the gonads, here you can see on the slide, the coelom is forming. One of the main drawbacks of this theory, Gonocoel theory, is that it closely links the origin of coelom with the origin of metametic segmentation, and hence it is difficult to account for the unsegmented coelomates. There is no evidence that the unsegmented coelomates have originated from the segmented ancestors. This theory has no embryological support because gonads do not arise before the coelom. And now the Nephrocoel theory. This theory proposed by Lancaster in 1874. The coelom originated as an expanded nephridia. This theory, however, was never taken seriously because protonephridia has been described in coelomates, and also excretory organs are absent in some coelomates like echinoderms. And now the significance of coelom. The coelom plays a great role in the life of animals. These are: number one, the coelomic fluid content facilitates smooth transportation of particles of materials in solution, and the coelom affords flexibility to the body and extends room for the movement of the gut, which remains suspended. The gonads, which develop from coelomic epithelium, are housed in the cavity of the coelom. So also are the nephridial tubules, which connect the coelom to the exterior and in some cases allow the passage of eggs and sperms. The coelom, filled with incompressible coelomic fluid, act sperm hydrostatic skeleton and helps in locomotion. If you like this video, hit the like button, share this video as much as possible, and subscribe this channel. Thanks for watching.